to be. Let's hope so. Because if not, then I'm a filthy liar, and that's always probable. You never know, guys. But it seems to be working. Wonderful. We are here. Welcome to the Otherworlds channel, the only channel on the internet that remembered that I have this stupid turkey hat, so I had to put it on. It's also the only channel on the internet where I seem to forget the letter D at the end of sentences. It happens sometimes. That California accent never goes away. But hello everybody, we are going to be doing more PlayStation raid grinds today. We are moving our PlayStation stream to today and tomorrow this week only. We will not be streaming on Thursday and Friday for this week. I will be kind of busy. Hi Besker, hello Genlo. So if anybody's interested in doing PlayStation raids tonight, feel free to join on in and we will play with whoever can get here. We don't care how new you are. I dropped my pen but picked it up. I should have everything I need. Yep. Easy E, what's going on, buddy? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're good. I haven't worn the hat in a while. Are we getting lag? Are we actually getting lag? Hi, Jesse. Anti-armor receiver or hardened receiver? Hardened receiver for now. If you can get a hold of the prime receiver later on, I would go with that. It's going good, Kuro-sensei. How are you? I need to get in the habit of starting to collect things on PlayStation so I can build up like a bunch of scrap. I'm being very bad about that lately. Oh. Well, feel free to come on in now, Jace, unless you're ready to come and play. Are we lagging again, guys? It is lagging. That's not good. We shouldn't be. All the connections are proper. Let me look at this. Hold on. No, my connection should be fine. That's not good. Nothing I can do right now. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully it doesn't last long. Let me know if it keeps going, and then we'll sacrifice YouTube if we have to. You know what it might be? Let me check. Is Steam open? It is. Maybe it's doing something we don't want it to do. Let me close out Steam and see if that helps. Hopefully that worked, guys. Janlo, go ahead and come on in now. And then I offered you that spot, Jace, if you want to come in later, or come on in now, go ahead. Country, I'll put you in, what's up, third team, second team, what are you thinking? Nope, we're doing PlayStation today and tomorrow. Third team, Country, got you, bro. Last raid of the night, sure, Besker. What's up, Kid Flash? Maybe you should close Fallout and see if that helps. I don't think that would help. Koro, I can put you on first team right now if you'd like. No worries, bro. I appreciate you too. Every time you offer to be helpful, man, I appreciate that. Thank you, Trippin. So we still have room, guys. Nobody is on the second team yet, and we still have room on third and fourth teams. If anybody wants to come and raid on PlayStation, you do not need to be a high-level player. We don't mind carrying you through. Easy E, you want to be on third team? Gotcha. You just had a panic attack because of your ex, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. It'd be like that sometimes. Want to see your new camp? Maybe. Your last one was interesting. Spartan, I can put you on next team. Wait, aren't you PC? I figured as much, unknown. That's why I didn't come and ask. Understandable, Country. Oh, your camp is over here. Where? Let me just teleport to it for ease. What are the times for each team estimate? Estimate about 30 seconds. No. Oh shit, it's an air camp. Estimate about 30 minutes. Sometimes faster, sometimes longer, depending on the team. Your hat should be green. It can't. It's a space camp. That's fun. This is creative. I like that it curves out ahead. That's interesting. And then we have this over here. This is actually really... When did you create this? I recall that, Fish. Have you been doing it more and more? Idea Diarrhea says the green hat would increase the ultrasight damage. True, I'm gonna have to do that. That's kind of a fun idea, Chicken. I'd be down to do that, but I would have to make it a rule where you can't use, like, explosives or VATS. Like, it would have to be interesting, so I couldn't just be killed instantly. But that'd be a fun idea. Make everybody hunt me down. I like this, though. But the first spots of the team were offered to Jace, Jan, and Koro. I didn't see if Koro Sensei agreed to be on first team or not. Koro, did you want to join first team? Hey, Samuel, what's going on? I did see the Enclave skin for the SS armor. Hi, Jet. Just saw you say hi. Essek, what's going on, buddy? I need Xbox, real. Okay, so Janlo is here. I wouldn't be able to do build mode because this is a public team, right? I'm trying, but if I get outside, I can activate camera at least. I know there was a way to fall. I walked past it earlier and I was like, oh, don't fall. I didn't see this before. This is fun. I like the command center. I ran past it like 5 minutes ago. Was it in the outer layer? There it is. Yeah, but that's like, it gives me a chance to fight back, where VATS is like automatic. Oh, nice, nice hide of the fucking alien thing right here. That's clever. Jet, I can put you on the very next team if you want to join us. I'm interested in the amount of resource generators, not resource generators, the amount of, what are they called? The camp buffs that are in the Atomic Shop, that's pretty interesting. The Enclave stuff didn't wow me too hard, though on second look, I did really like that light machine gun skin. That was fun. Snowball fight, cryolators only. Okay, that's a fun one, James. I like that idea. Wait, is somebody... I didn't see the gifts. Damn, my bad, dog. Thank you for calling them out, Chicken. I was too distracted. Jamie, appreciate the two creepers, the rose, the pop, the hard me, the love you so much, the other love you so much, the live, the clorn, the goat, the wink wink, the hot cross bun, the chili, the cake slice, the oldies, the you're awesome, the hard puff, the freestyle. What, you guys trying to get me to rap? I'll do it. I just need you to, like, allow me to freestyle rap and I'll do it. The TikTok, the cream corn, the lightning bolts, the I'm new here, the charge me up, the love you so much, and the goat. Damn, bro. Appreciate you. But don't break your thumbs. Oh, hey, look, a thumbs. That was accidental. We are only doing raids today, yes. What's up, Miss M-Dubs? I can boost you up a team, sure. We are only doing raids tonight, yes. Jared, I can put you on second team. Smiley, I can put you on final team for the night if you would like to join. Gal, I can also put you on final team, and then we will be full. Headhunts were actually really fun. So let me make sure. Koro Sensei, Jan, Jace, you guys, you were joining this one. I know I have Jan here. But isn't Koro Sensei actually named Koro Sensei, or am I tripping? I might be tripping. Okay, Jace is thumbs. Gotcha, gotcha. There is a certain enjoyment to being a low level. Have we received any Any patch notes about it? Can Wretched of the Earth remind me who they are in chat? I don't recognize the name right now. It'll take me like 50 times before I start recognizing, dude. My memory is shit. The stream's going good, Smokey. How are you? Can you swap me to last team just to be sure I can finish your movie? If somebody else wants to swap on that, yes, but I can't guarantee. Smiley was new. Smiley, if you want, I can try to put you on the next team instead of the final team. Appreciate the dolphin tripping. Okay. Wretched, I am going to have to remove you because that spot is supposed to go to Jace. But if you can remind me who you are in chat, I can move you to one of the teams for sure. But I do have to bring Jace into the team. And by Jace, I mean Koro. Appreciate the follow, Rotors. I only bought the PlayStation to play Fallout. I don't have it for literally anything else. So you'll have to send me a friend request. It's right here in Other Worlds, and then you would join the world, yes. You would both have to add me to get in. But Smiley, did you see me offer if you wanted to come to your second stream? Or second stream? Appreciate you, Fish. But I can put you on the second team is what I meant to say, Smiley, if you would like. I don't do build guides, but we do have somebody on the Discord server that makes low-level and high-level build guides, which we do have an active Discord server where people are always playing PlayStation, Xbox, PC. All are welcome to join as long as you do not hack, glitch, or exploit. Why don't you try God of War or something like that? I'm interested, sort of, in God of War. Like, sort of interested in it, but it's not something that I've, like, actively sought out. When I'm not, like, streaming, I don't turn on the PlayStation. Though I'm trying to play a little more for Fallout in general. Show us the Atomic Shop. Quantum, if I get a little break in the game, I will go ahead and do that for you. Yo, Ritzy, what's good, brother? Are melee builds still strong? There are good melee builds out there, yes. I've seen some crazy melee builds. I don't personally have experience with them. I just know they're out there and they're crazy. The Vulcan headpieces are crazy hard to obtain, dude. It just seems that it's not that they're hard to obtain. It's just like when you get down to that last one, it gives you everything else except the one you're looking for. Okay, Eric. Gotcha, buddy. Just wanted to double check to make sure. All right, I can bring you in on a team for the night. Then let me just see how I can fit you in, because I did want to get you in. You did join before everybody else, but I did have to give those slots away to the people in chat. But now that I see you, we'll find a way to fit you in. I'm looking to probably get you on third team, just so you have that information, Eric. Appreciate the follow, Robert. Alright guys, remember that we do not use any hacks, glitches, or exploits when we are on the raid team. If you use any hacks, glitches, or exploits, you will be removed from the team and banned from chat. If you are not capable of surviving against the bot, just go ahead and hide behind one of the pillars, and other than that, we'll take care of it, guys. Is the Vulcan armor good? Yes, I really like the set bonus that comes with it. And that would be getting extra AP. Like, it reduces the amount of AP you lose from using fusion cores, and that's really helpful for VATS builds, guys. I've never been a fan of Valheim. I had that game on launch, but I'm not really one. Valheim is what made me realize, and there's nothing wrong with Valheim, but Valheim is what made me realize I don't actually enjoy survival games. They're just not for me. I will not be streaming PlayStation this week on Thursday and Friday. I'll be busy specifically on this week. Next week we'll go back to normal. So I'll be doing my PlayStation streams tonight and tomorrow. I would fuck with a standard Vulcan armor. That'd be amazing. There's an invisible Wendigo? Oh shit. We are full, Indiana, but we don't have an auxiliary. I can put you on auxiliary. Your account didn't exist when they did the Easter Bunny event last year. Any thoughts if they redo it? We're supposed to get like a specific alien, not alien, but like Rip Daring event in a couple of days. I don't know if they're going to redo any specific other events. I feel you, Kieran. It does take forever, but good shit on getting it, bro. Is anybody here capable of defending, or do I need to do it? I can do it if need be. I will go ahead and do it then. And then I need... is 200 enough? Probably not. I don't trust this game. That should give me an... that doesn't. Okay, let's get a few of these. And then maybe like half of these. Barely enough, but it's enough. We'll fucking take it, dude. I'm like really regretting not finishing some of the previous like mini seasons and events, man. I'm like rapidly learning, just fucking suck it up and do the things in case you decide you want them later on. How many raids am I doing today, Gal? At least 4. I might do a 5th one depending on how things look, but I'm at least doing 4. I already have that equipped, really? Interesting. What am I missing then? We're not doing that. Wait, I literally just took that off. I'm ridiculous. We don't want to do packing light. I'm gonna have to fuck with this build later on. Do I have Gorilla? I do. Do I have Gorilla Expert? I do. I took off Gorilla Master specifically, and I have Adrenaline. Let's just put Born Survivor for the fuck of it. Alright, guys. Good luck, everybody else. Trippin', I can put you on Auxiliary and see if we can get you in for the night, but the team slots are currently full. Smiley, you were moved, or no, you were not moved. I asked you and I didn't get an answer. I can move you to the second team if you want to come on for second team, Smiley. If you don't want to move to second team, that's perfectly fine. So this part of the raid involves them collecting canisters. All I have to do is prevent the mole miners from getting to this drill, and that is made easy by the 4-star mod Electricians. And every time I reload, this bolt of electricity is gonna come off me, right? Stunning all nearby enemies. And while I'm aiming to kill these enemies, it's much more important that they don't get to the drill. Only the mole miners with gauntlets and with explosives can damage the drill. The ones with guns can only damage me. So the ones with guns are not my priority, but if I let them build up too much, then I get in trouble, because like, I'll just start losing health like nothing. Yes, I did not get a wingman tonight. I did not sync one out, though. I've heard that solo drill is becoming a bit more possible. Which is interesting, but apparently it just takes for fucking ever. Appreciate you, Buddha. But back to the 4-star electricians that I was talking about earlier. You can put 4-star on anything, right? It can work on any gun. I specifically say the crossbow because if you succeed in the first try, you'll earn more ammunition than you spend, referred to ammunition economy. Other weapons may take more ammunition than you get from completing it, but other people may want those weapons, like the Tesla rifle is a weapon people suggest using, and it is damn good, but if you're a newer player, you're gonna burn through fusion cells and like more than you would obtain. It takes 10 minutes, still a long time, but I was told like 15 to 20, so 10 is better. Do not eat suspicious food. I try not to. You can't do raids tonight? Hey, that's not a problem, Jet. We are going to be streaming again tomorrow. Feel free to try to join us then. By the way, guys, I actually had a lot of fucking fun yesterday doing the headhunts. It was a surprising breath of fresh air, but the most enjoyable part about that, for me at least, is that we were able to get a bunch more people in the world, and it was like really cool seeing just like multiple people hanging out. I'm going to try to do that again, at least on PC I can do that easily. I'm going to try to do it on PlayStation, but it's going to take a little bit longer. However, if anybody is interested in like getting a group together, maybe one day we can all just go around to doing events and stuff like that. Like, I'd be willing to do that so we can get more than just 4 at a time in the world, guys. I also agree Fallout should have snowy regions. You did good, Koro. That was painless. I also forget that you have the profile picture that I would literally murder a school bus full of nuns for. I want that profile picture so bad. From like an old facility that tested weather malfunction so it isn't weird. I mean, that sounds kind of weird, but I'd be okay with it. Agreed, Joe. Hard agree. It would be like an NFT at that point, Koro. And I'd be okay with that. It would be the only NFT that I'd be fine buying. I don't need a Bored Ape. I don't need a... What other NFT are there? I guess I don't know my NFTs. I just need the fucking profile picture, guys. I'll appreciate you, Koro. It does drop some good stuff. Alright, I will hit L button when you guys are ready. Did I ever? I did not. I finally remembered to bring syringer ammo. Like, holy shit, guys. It's working out. I took my 3DS to work today. After, like, looking at it for however long, do I have to build them? Is that why I've never done it? How dare you make me spend stuff? Shit, is that an ammo or is that a Tinkerer's thing? It's probably... Oh, ammo is at the Tinkerer's. What am I talking about? But I took my 3DS to work today. I was intending to play Star Fox 64 3D because I've been randomly wanting to play Star Fox again. If anybody fucks with that. However, I ended up playing some like RPG game called Stella Glow for like 10 minutes. I made a save file and then will I ever touch it again? I don't know. The cauterizer is one of my favorite weapons. Like, laser chainsaw? Fucking ingenious, dude. Koro's picture is of Katie Inkwell. Wait, what? No. I hope you're joking. I'm an accounting chicken. Alright, guys, let's do it. Somebody said they're building up to Super Smash Brothers, and I completely believe it. Look, I have heard shit about the Super Mario movie pretty much just being cameo slop, and I'm super interested in it. Like, I want to go and see it. I'm not gonna go pay for a movie with Chris fucking Pratt in it, though, you know? So, like, when it comes to the nearest streaming service that I already have access to, I'll watch it. Once only. But I want to point and be like, oh, that's the enemy from Super Mario 2. Oh my god, that's Star Fox. Like, all this shit. I want to see it. Agreed, Athens. I also, like, low-key like Rosalina. She's one of my favorite Mario characters. The movie over, I'm good on 2. Did you not enjoy it? It'll be on Peacock? No, I'm good. I'm not paying for that shit. I definitely don't have Peacock. I'm currently wearing the NCR armor, and then outside of that, I'm using the Flyboy outfit. Oh, that reminds me, guys. For today and for tomorrow until 12 p.m. EST, Minerva has the Brotherhood Recon armor. She's currently at Fort Atlas. The armor without the helmet is 5,500 bullion. With the helmet, it's 7,500 bullion. If you can't afford it but still want the armor, she'll be carrying it again on April 16th until April 20th. giving you enough time to get as much bullying as you can beforehand. If you can't afford it, but you really, but you're not sure if you want it, if you're already running Secret Service armor or Civil Engineer armor, you don't need that. Like, it's perfect. Those two are perfectly fine. I just want it because it looks the best out of all three armor, guys. Joe, normally I'm not down for something like that, but only because it's a Chris Pratt movie, I'm super fucking okay to do this. I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy. I've never seen Parks and Recreation. So there are multiple websites that you can use to track Minerva. Some people suggest using whereisminerva.com, though I've noticed that Where is Minerva doesn't always have every item that she sells. You can also use Nukenites to see what's coming. I personally use falloutbuilds.com. They have never steered me wrong. The only problem with falloutbuilds.com is that it doesn't give you the price for anything, but it's like it tells you what she's going to have and all that good stuff. Like, I'm a fan of that specific website. You've done part 1 and 5, the rest is new to you? Oh no, the glitches. Realistically, though, the rest of the raid isn't too difficult compared to that part. Though this portion, the one that we're on, is probably the most complicated out of all of them, but it's still not difficult. They are indeed super Molman, yes. What am I ignoring? What am I missing? If you stutter one more time, am I stuttering? Is that what I'm ignoring? We'll do it after Fallout D&D night. What's wrong with Chris Pratt? Literally every fucking thing, bro. How do I join? BXND, we normally just get people to join if they say, how do I join? But we are looking a little full. I can put you on auxiliary, and if anybody drops, we can try to bring you in. Because he's Chris fucking Pratt. The guy plays the same character in every movie. He just outright seems obnoxious, and I don't like his face. I hope you're fucking with me, MND. I hope you're fucking with me. If not, I'm sorry, bro. That's fucked up. Hell yeah, con friends. You are now one of my con friends officially. I know it's a messed up thing to joke about, but like, this is the internet. Some people say some fucked up shit. Appreciate the follow, Spy. What kind of spy are you, though? Do you hate his role as Mario? Yes. Why was he given... He could be in anything, right? Like, they're putting Chris Pratt in every fucking movie. Why is he Mario? He didn't need to be in Mario. What? Yeah, where is he at? We need some violence in this bitch. Parks and Recs is good. After that, he's shoved into movies. It's bad. Haven't seen him in Parks and Recs. Not interested in seeing it. Hell yeah, Johnny Be Good. That's why Johnny Be Good. But seriously, he doesn't need to be in everything. He doesn't need to be himself in everything either. Good shit, guys. What do you mean more childish? He's already childish as fuck, bro. I mean, if you're serious, MND, you can call a wellness check to double check he actually did that, bro. Like, that's actually kind of, like, fucked up. But I would call that check if you're being serious. Next thing you know, they're gonna put Chris Pratt in like the Skyrim movie, in the Resident Evil movie. Look, we don't need it, guys. What weapon would you suggest for the raid? Right now, the Elder's Mark is what I would suggest for getting you through every part except the crystals where a shotgun works best. Other than that, Elder's Mark, king of damage right now, hands down. That being said, guys, if there's one thing that you'd learn from me, do not sleep on the Cryolator. The Cryolator with quad and a crystallizing barrel is a very good way for low-level players to contribute to the raid. I'm not going to deal a lot of damage right now, but neither is the snake, because the Cryolator with quad and a crystallizing barrel will slow the snake down to the point where it can't do the majority of its attacks, allowing my team to have a very easy fight. So if you're a low-level player, Cryolator with quad and a crystallizing barrel. Now, I use rapid, swift, and stabilizers. This allows me to look away from the snake, stop to reload, return to the snake, finish reloading, and it will still stay frozen. Do not sleep on the Cryolator. God. Are you ready for an actual hot take? This might make some of you hate me. Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready. Are you guys ready? I'm super fucking tired of Jack Black. Why is he also in every movie? He's not annoying like Chris Pratt is annoying, but like he's getting there, and why is Jack Black in every fucking video game adaptation, bro? He doesn't need to be in everything, and I'm tired of it. Okay, correction, I'm not tired of it. I'm tired of Chris Pratt. But, like, when Chris Pratt is in a movie, I won't watch it. If Jack Black is in a movie, I'll roll my eyes, and I'll consider watching it anyways. Oh, shit, I was not paying attention, and I should have been using the Cryolator, bro. I was so ready to talk shit about Chris Pratt. There we go, hold on. It's easy again, guys, I promise. Facts, I love you guys. What? Hell yeah. Here I was expecting to be, like, burned at the stake. Y'all are my people. Jack Black is corny. Say it louder for the people in the back, dog. Jack needs better movies. He was amazing in The Holiday, but his choices recently are kind of trash. I'm not aware of whatever The Holiday is. I only, like, personally know Jack Black from Tenacious D and School of Rock. I remember liking School of Rock when I was a kid. Would it hold up? I have no fucking clue. And you know what? I'll talk shit. Don't get me wrong. I'll talk shit. I rolled my eyes so fucking hard when he was announced to play Bowser. But Jack Black did a good Bowser. I'll say it, bro. I'll throw it out there. I'll give him his flowers if he deserves them. He fit the role of Bowser. Hey, Joe agrees with me. See, Joe and myself, we're on the same level very often, except he hates the Cryolator, so I can't let him know that I actually like him. The Holiday is a rom-com from the early 2000s. I'm not really one for rom-coms, but if it's a good holiday movie, then I'll check it out. Oh, and normally when somebody asks to play, we just go ahead and bring them in, but we are kind of full for the night. I can put you on auxiliary list. There's no guarantee that you can play tonight, but if people drop out, we can try to bring you in. I'm aware of Shallow Hell. I've never seen it, actually. I've never seen Shallow Hell, but I'm aware that it exists. That being said, guys, we do have an active Discord server where people are always playing and hanging out. New players are welcome. As long as you don't hack, glitch, or exploit, you are welcome to the server. Now, let's talk about the next team. Our next team is going to be Spartan, Jared, and then Eric Wretched. You are on the next team. Jared, I didn't get confirmation about anybody switching you from last team, but I can double check if you can't make it this time, because you did ask earlier. What do I think of The Rock? You can make it, Jared. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so, again, Wretched, Spartan, and Jared. Let me go ahead and clear out this team real quick. Good run, us first team, though. We got through that pretty damn good. Can I mod your Elder's Mark to put Ultrasight Receiver? I actually don't have that ability on PlayStation. But to answer that about The Rock, I do not fucking like that dude now. He seems like an egotistical prick. And, like, he's another one of those guys that plays the same character in everything, but like he's trying to play like Billy Badass, like he's harder than you. My favorite quote in existence is like, the power shift of the DCU is about to turn, or whatever the fuck he said, and then that movie immediately flopped. You can't write that shit. It's perfect. Gus, I can put you in raid queue, but again, we are full right now. I cannot guarantee that you can play. If people drop, I can bring you in, though. I have not looked into it yet, Gal. It's still on the list of video topics, but I have not looked into it. Danilo, what's going on? You just made a Cryolator, Walk of Doom. If I have a stabilizers, it's yours. I do not. Okay, so Wretched is here, and then Jared's on his way. Spartan, I swore that you played on PC, but I could be on drugs, bro. You never know. Like, my mind gets fried sometimes. The script real, though. Pinpointers is really good, yes. Ouch. Slightly rude. Is that a profile picture, Koro? Are you giving me a Oh, we'll take the 4K rounds as a donation. Appreciate you. That was supposed to be a heart. Do you have the spare fusions? Oh, yeah, bro, I do. I've been getting shit confused as to what I have. I tried to give away a bunch of fusion cells on PC and I did not fucking have it. I'm like, oh shit, I lied. I'm sorry, but I have them here. It's been happening a lot to me lately, dude. My mind is going. Ammunition for you right there. I need a spreadsheet of a lot of shit, dude. Your lost items magically reappeared. Hell yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember which lost items you're talking about, but I'm glad they've returned. Let's take a look. Because I am likely wrong, dude. My mind is not here. My mind does not exist. How notorious are you, though, Jared? No, I'm probably... Yeah, I don't see you. Okay, so then let's go ahead and get another person in. Country, you specifically said third team, so did Easy-E. Besker, I can put you on this team if you're available now. Did I notice a big... So I have not used the Brotherhood on PlayStation yet, and I haven't had too much trouble on this next one in PC, though, because I did try it on PC, and I didn't have that much of an issue. We were going up against a lot of headhunts, though, and my team was destroying them instantly. I don't recall if I died that night, but my team was walking through them like they were nothing. Basker, this is my second team, but I can bring you into this team if you're free. Discord, Nick? Sure, what's on the Discord? I will be on PlayStation tomorrow for this week only. Mom says it's my turn to use the Xbox. That's what I think of every time I see that. Long arm Nick. That's weird. Okay, so Basker cannot join. That's perfectly fine. All right, Country Easy-E. If either of you are available now, no worries. If not, because you are supposed to be third team, I can bring you in if you are free though. Dude, same, Danilo. She fucking took all my cash. It was crazy. Appreciate the lunchbox. Okay, haven't seen a response for them yet. Smiley, if you're available to join this raid, we can bring you in. No? Maybe? Potentially? Alrighty then. Gal, are you able to join now? Yes, you can be on last team, Smiley. That's perfectly fine. Alright, Gal, come on in. Minerva leaves at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Did I say 8 p.m.? What the fuck? Minerva leaves at 12 p.m. tomorrow. What is wrong with me, bro? 12 p.m. EST is when she leaves. My bad. Fuck. I don't know what's up. It's 12 p.m. EST, guys. Country, we just built the team, dog. You're good. What do you suggest for someone who was never rated? What's the best build for weapons? Mikhail, you're going to want to get the Elder's Mark and then work towards a Bulletstorm Onslaught build. We actually have a build on the Discord server for low level 50 players. If you're higher than that, you can customize the build. But for level 50 players to be able to join the raid, all are welcome to the Discord server as long as you don't hack, glitch, or exploit. Enclave Lord, there you are. We were looking for some violence earlier, bro. Appreciate the lunchbox. Oh shit, like how hot are the hot wings though? Well, they weren't Glitchers, Enclave Lord, but they were Chris Pratt fans, and like, you know, I equate those things as the same level of evil, and I was hoping you would be down to do violence over that. Appreciate the share, Country. Yep, you are still on Team 3, correct. My daily non-power armor currently on PlayStation is Civil Engineer. When I get all the mods, legendary mods put together, like the list that I want to use, I will be switching over to Brotherhood of Steel Recon Armor. And Brotherhood Recon Armor is my daily on PC right now. It used to be Secret Service. Used to be. Jared's game froze. We'll give him a moment. I'm not sure yet, Country. I gotta like look at the list and decide what I want to actively run. Maybe somewhere around medium hot. That would burn my fucking tongue off. I cannot handle hot foods at all. Like, it'll burn me to death. I might hit you up for healthy. Or not healthy. When the fuck did I say healthy? Active. Bro, I don't know what's going on with me today. I know things. I know that I know things. And then, like, I'm saying the wrong shit. What is up? I think I'm sleepy. Chat, it's almost 9 o'clock and I just found a little bit of my energy drink left. It's blue, but it's kind of matching the green screen. Do I drink the energy drink? There's like this much left. Jared says, yes, Bard, it's coming back, bro. Take a shot. I don't have one on PC, I know that much. I'll check afterwards, Gal, and see if I do. Athens says drink it. It looks clear on screen, so it's water. Bet, bro. Ah, it's sour. I forgot. Oh, that was strong as one big swig. All right. Who needs sleep? Fuck it, dude. Appreciate the follow, Ams. You love Fallout, so do I. It's healthy. Chat, hens, do I tell Enclave Lord what my favorite faction in Fallout 4 is? Do I tell him? Does he know? Appreciate the follow, Bard. Is my name Michael? It is not. Why would you think my name is Michael? Now, I'm interested. I want to know why you think my name is Michael. The Railroad is my favorite faction of Fallout 4. Because they're niche. No, I figured. I didn't think you had a problem with them. They are niche. I know that much. I'm going through like some psychosomatic thing right now because there's no way that the energy drink hit me this fast, but I already feel like much more alert, guys. So right now I just have a stealth VATS build with Bulletstorm Onslaught. Pretty standard stuff. Nothing too wild. Everything's been going good, Brandon. I hope you're doing good. And let me check if I have that Elementalist for you. Currently running BOS. Hopefully it works out. I don't know how much of a difference you're going to feel at this specific point. It's a 3-star, right? I don't have it. Because it's basically like your ballistic damage type shit. I'm also guessing I have to defend, right? Oh wait, no. Notorious Jared is here. He is the drill god. Wait, what's the stop time glitch in New Vegas? I'm not familiar with that. What? I do have a G Fuel thing, though. My friend gave me some G Fuel. He gave me the specific because he knows I used to really love Dead by Daylight. So sitting up there, I have the G Fuel Special Edition, like Dead by Daylight health pack. It's a 2-star. Let me double check. Oh, appreciate you. I'm surprised people are still using those Abraxo videos, but that's cool. I'm glad they're still helpful. No, I do not have it, though. I'm gonna have to fuck with that. I've never tried that. When you're ready, go ahead and start it up. You unironically want the Fallout Shaker Cup? I thought about it too, dude. I'm like, I want to try what their take on Sunset Sarsaparilla is, but like, I'm not paying for that shit. If I'm gonna buy any more Shaker Cups, it's gonna be an anime slime girl. Oh, that's badass. Well, hopefully you guys completed them nice and easy. There were a few that I felt like I did poorly. I've actually, like, crazy that somebody's bringing them up today. Even, like, crazy bringing up and sharing the video. I was thinking about, like, maybe I might need to remake a few of them today at work. Specifically, the one for the lake that leads to the lumber company right beside the Rust Kingdom, because I feel like I could have combined those into one vehicle into one video. But if people are still finding them useful, like, they're doing their job. Playing Siege right now, and someone on my team did the FPS Organ Dropper. They are on my team. I'm not familiar with the FPS Origin Drop or Oregon Dropper. The only glitch I know on Siege is getting into the back of those cars. Why is it a lot more work, Shadow? Yes, Easy E. This is the second team. This part can be annoying, yes, but they've made it so much easier. Like, thank God, bro. To the point where I can now afford to pay less attention to it. This used to be a pain in the ass to do. I still don't like it, but it's doable. It's hard to get the camp module under the floor, damn. You got it, bro. You're smart, Shadow. I trust you. Oh, well, thank you, Robbie. If there's ever anything you need clarification on, please don't hesitate to let me know. I just want to be helpful. Where are we at? Okay, right there. Go away, Mole Miner. Nobody loves you. I'm your first friend on PlayStation? That's crazy. I would say we gotta celebrate, but like, how do we celebrate that? How you feel after annihilating 20 door clippers? Oh, I wish, dude. That would be the one time I would turn off, like, or I wish that I could turn off instantly and just TK, not TK, just like start PvP. Your game crashed! Wait, you were defending, right? don't know if I can pull it back. Come on, electricians, go off. It has like no health. Fuck. Jared, why? We'll give him a second to rejoin. I also blame Todd. Fuck that dude. I hate how it doesn't work sometimes. I needed it to come through and it wouldn't. Okay, but like a lowercase W. Do you not know the Gatling gun builds? What Gatling gun build are you referring to specifically? That's like an upside down W. Bullet Storm and Bullet Shield wouldn't have been helpful right there, though. M for Mini. Okay, we'll take the M for Mini. Unless I'm mistaken, Bullet Shield doesn't up damage. And higher damage wouldn't have prevented the destruction unless I was outputting some crazy fucking damage right there. Is everybody back? All right. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add
We got this, guys.
operation.
Only this week, Nugget. Only this week. I'm going to be busy Thursday and Friday, but only this, so I'm switching the PlayStation days to this week only for Tuesday and Wednesday. Glad I caught that one in time. I do not like when people burp on the microphone. Yes, PlayStation today and tomorrow only. Chat, I've been thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch 2 lately. I don't need one, but it looks fun. And like I've just been thinking about getting it. There aren't any games that I want. I kind of want a Nintendo Switch 2. I've also been thinking about getting an Ein Thor, and I really fucking want that thing. Am I gonna do it? No. I feel like if I buy something, it has to be an Xbox. But man, those other things sound fun. Jack, I can put you on auxiliary. No guarantee I can bring you in, though. Unfortunately, the worlds are kind of full. Not world, the teams. Traveling Pharmacy really helps with the space of Stimpaks. I can put you, Koro, sure. If I ask who the fuck Nort is, it's you. I just couldn't write it down properly. If you run out of the walls on the bot fight, you can put down an empty power armor frame for cover. I've heard that you can stand on it from the electricity. I've seen someone set it down before and stand on it. Ghoul or human? On PlayStation, I'm human. On PC, I'm a ghoul. Gal's game froze. It's okay. You'll be fine. Hopefully you still get the rewards from it, though. So Am Gray is correct that you can use the Chemist Backpack mod. The only issue with that is that it won't transfer over if you get in power armor. The Tuesday curse real, dude. I'll tell you if that's optimized. Okay. Oh yeah, guarded the drill perfectly. That's what we would expect from a drill god. That they have to interfere. They have to like fuck up the game, or else Jared would make it too easy. Oh. You're right, Enclave Lord. I don't want to do that. W for being a fucking hero. Hold on, I'm gonna pin that shit. There we go. We like him. He keeps things in order. You did it, Shadow. Congratulations. It still took too much effort from the way it sounds, but congratulations. It's also Tuesday in Michigan. Grunt, earlier, dude, I did when I was filming one of the videos, I was talking, and you can clearly hear my California accent come out in one part, and I was just like, oh, I still have that? I was not used to hearing it. For those that don't know, Californians, they have a thing where they don't say the letter D or T if it's at the end of sentences or if it's in the middle of words. So I caught it earlier today. I don't remember what I said, but I didn't say the T at the end of the word, and I was like, oh, that's terrible. Sacramento, exactly. I don't know if I'm going to have time, country. Hopefully sometime this weekend. This week is like low-key kind of busy for me. No, I didn't say hella. I definitely don't say hella. Would you like to hit the button? No? Okay. Is this Divers? Oh, it's Pemmican. Awesome. Finally something I'm not being taunted with. What's good, Sonic? I grew up in California. I spent the majority of my life in California. I'm from the Bay. It's damn near every other word. I was in Laverne, if you're familiar with Laverne at all. Gal, if you want to give me a thumbs up, I can teleport you into the room. Fucking murdered, bro. Go to hell. Question, can you sleep with the cryolator? Now that depends on how you mean it, Teacha. Do you mean sleep with the cryolator, or do you mean like lay it next to you like it was a teddy bear? I mean, what does it fucking matter? The answer is the same for both. Yes, you can do both. Should you do both? I'm not really sure, but like you can do it as long as you're not sleeping on top of it, because then you'll get back damage. No, this week I am not going live on Thursday and Friday. Next week I will return to normal Thursday, Friday. You should have had the Valier. No. All the girls that I have were the sad, like, emo type. Does that really surprise anyone, though? I do PlayStation raids every Sunday and Monday. Yes. Is Junk Shield okay for power armor? Do we run into diminishing returns, making it not useful? I would say that you're likely going to start running into diminishing returns with higher Junk Shield stuff. While it can provide a little bit of extra use, it is absolutely not necessary within power armor. You're fine without it. Appreciate you, Moist. If I had a Slime Girl harem, do you think I'd be streaming? I'd be like living in an anime, dude. I'd be down for that. I'd be in my own anime, but I'd be the guy who wants nothing to do with fucking anime tropes. I'd be the deadpan serious character while everybody else around me is just being fucking psychopath. Like, I'd just be walking around all normal, and everybody around me would have crazy, colorful hair and all these superpowers, and I'd just be the protagonist that has no skills, no reason to be in this magical world, but, like, all of the anime, like, monster girls love me. That's my anime, Joe. What's the name of my anime, Joe? You have to name it. Of course it's an anime. It's like the most generic anime idea that I could come up with. I will not be camp reviewing tonight. Yeah, generic isekai. You're right, Meg. I've never even seen an isekai. I got revived in a fantasy world but got a corporate job. That's terrible, dude. That time I slept on the cryolator. And it turns out the only way to get back to the real world is to sleep on the cryolator, but I refuse to do that, so I'm never going back. The time I... No, please, dear God. If I got reincarnated as a turkey, I would try to reincarnate again, if you know what I mean. In Minecraft. But also in real life. I'm just gonna have to write a really shitty isekai, dude. Let's go. I got Thanksgiving. No. I hate that. Let's not... Why did you have to put that out there? People are gonna remember that. Oh, no. God, that's like clever in the worst way possible, Grunt. Why would you do that? Any recommendation for which weapon you should use with not being the Elder's Mark? Okay, that's an interesting idea. I guess I would kind of have to think about that one a bit. I want to, like, default into saying the Gauss minigun, but I don't know if that would still be, like, the one you want to use. Anybody else got some suggestions? Because I just want to default to the Gauss Mini. What about Thanks Killing, Athen? That time I got reincarnated as a Vault Dweller, so I slime out every BOS shot. Can we reference slime in that, though? Isn't that another anime thing? The Holy Fire? I feel like the whole point of not using the Elder's Mark is probably difficulty to obtain, unless I'm wrong. And then Holy Fire would likely be the same issue. I would argue that the only reason the Broadsider is doing so well right now is because of the two-shot glitch. How do you feel the Gauss minigun is working after the nerf, Jan? The short hunting rifle was my hoe. The reference of it being the hoe, I would go with that just because, you know, that's funny. Yeah, guys, two-shot is currently glitched and doing a lot more damage than it's meant to do. If there's one thing that you learn from Joe, it's do not sleep on the Cryolator. The Cryolator with Quad and a Crystallizing Barrel is a very good way for Joe-level players to contribute to the raid. You see, Joe wouldn't be doing a lot of damage right now, but neither is the Snake, because the Cryolator with Quad and a Crystallizing Barrel will prevent the Snake from doing the vast majority of its attacks, allowing Joe's teammates to have a relatively easy fight. Now, Joe uses Rapid, Swift, and Stabilizers, and that's so Joe can stop paying attention to the Snake, reload, do whatever, you know, read a new manga, return to the Snake, and still find it frozen. So, do not sleep on the Cryolator. Let's do it, guys. My voice is going. Now, you can use, like, the Cold Shoulder, the various other freezing weapons. I say the Cryolator for two reasons. One, I don't have to pay attention to this game. I can look at chat, see what's going on, see that Janlo says that the Gauss minigun is slower, but it still does the job. Think of a response, forget to say the response because there's a lot going on, and then return to the Snake, right? But you can also get the Cryolator as a new player, where you can just walk into the White Spring Resort and purchase it from the spa, Free States vendor in the spa. The other weapons either require you to spend real-world money or get up some sort of reputation. So do not sleep on the Cryolator. That's my favorite glitch that's inadvertent. When AP glitches out and it's just infinite. It hasn't happened to me in a while, but I like when it does. What's up, Coltrane? Agreed, Danilo. Say it louder for the people in the back. I'm really waiting for that plasma caster automatic barrel. That's going to be the shit when it comes out. They got me too. It wouldn't be a PlayStation stream if I didn't crash. You're not getting my report. Fuck out of here. In the meantime, while I'm getting on, we are now looking for Country, Eazy-E, and Besker for a third team. We were supposed to have received the auto barrel in the March update, but they pushed it back as a reward for sometime in summer. They haven't said anything else yet. If they have, I haven't heard anything else yet. But the auto barrel was sick when I was playing with it. I'm not deleting anything, Sonic. You delete, chat. 399 of those chats, Grunt, were amazing. The 400th, well, I guess 398th, because you would have had to say this would have been your 400th. So the 399th one was the most painful thing anybody has ever told me. I guess except for that time that Joe brought up the Hawk Tuah lady. That was a little strange. So the plasma cutter chicken can only be unlocked through daily ops. So you do technically have a rare, somewhat sought after weapon. I know a lot of people used to really want it, but I don't see people talk about it anymore. It was just a harder to obtain weapon. I enjoyed the latest season of the Fallout show. I enjoyed season 2 much more than I enjoyed the first one. My favorite part, without giving spoilers, of the second season is I really liked the idea of rad roaches being deadly. Like, that was a fun idea. It kind of makes sense. You're having like something that probably weighs like 5 or so pounds chuck itself at you, and if you're getting swarmed by them, they probably would be some fucked up threat. And I liked seeing that. That was cool. But again, we are looking for Country, Eazy-E, and Besker. And Country was asking if I had VATS something. So let's see if I have VATS something. And by Country, I mean Besker was asking. I have a VATS Enhanced and VATS Optimized. I don't know which one you're looking for specifically. If I reincarnated as Chris Pratt, I would remove myself from the census fucking immediately, bro. The Plasma Caster Sniper Barrel is really ammo efficient, and you love the Plasma Flamer plus Caster combo. I'm surprised that it's ammo efficient. Doesn't it take 10 rounds to fire with a Sniper Barrel? Like, that sounds like it wouldn't work. Kevin, I can put you on auxiliary. I cannot guarantee that you're going to get in. In fact, it's very unlikely that you'll get in, but we never know. You know, we might be able to get you in. I like that, Enclave. I like that you would carry that hate into the next life to be able to, like, hate yourself enough to do it. That's the kind of energy I fuck with. Why am I turning around? Oh, what's this? Conductors? We will take the donations, man. Appreciate you, Jared. The world is full. Cool. Can I have the last team back out so that we can get the next team to drop in? Oh. You're salty about the goss? Why is that? Unfortunately, no, I cannot guarantee that you'll be in. It's highly unlikely I can bring you in, but if we can, I'll try. Besker just crashed. We love to see it. Sure, Max. I'll post the link for you right now. Remember to copy-paste the link into your phone's browser because TikTok doesn't let you join through the app. But we do have an active Discord server where people are always playing. Feel free to join. All are welcome as long as you don't hack, glitch, or exploit. Have a good night, gal. That time I got reincarnated as a Sentret, I'll take it. Has anybody picked up the Gauss shotgun lately? Like, how are you liking it? For me, it felt too slow, so it was not fun. Oh, okay, sorry, yeah, since they removed the overheat, yeah, I'm kind of salty about that shit too. Do you have any, like, good guns to donate? Only got a Holy Fire. Yeah, Smiley, I may have an Elder's Mark for you. Or is that PC? That might be PC, guys. It is PC. See, I don't know what the fuck I have. I have a fixer if you want to fuck with that. It won't let me invite you to the team. There we go. Okay, guys, let me take a look at stuff. The next team, we are actually going to be reaching into auxiliary. So the next team is going to be Smiley, Indiana, and Trippin. If you guys are here, you'll be on next team after this, and that'll be the final team. The fixer is decent. It's not good per se, but it'll carry you through some good, like, through a majority of the game. It's not a terrible weapon. Wait, how does it glitch? How does the Gauss Shotty glitch? Easy E, are you using the Gauss shotgun with reverse onslaught, or is that just standard? The pipe revolver, real. Oh, that's right. You were waiting for one of the VATS whatevers. You can just have them both. Wait a minute, hold on. Basker, are you Rev Delta? I want to make sure I brought you in properly. Okay, cool. Wait, I do have an Elder's Mark I can give you. I have one in my fucking inventory. Sick. Smiley, when you join up, I have an Elder's Mark for you. That's right, I got it from Janlo when I was doing, fucking camp tours the other night. VATS enhanced and VATS optimized. We'll bring you into the world right after. Why is your arm always at your side? He's got that Brotherhood Recon drip, though. We fuck with it. Look how clean that is. The backpack's a little demented, but the rest of it is clean. Appreciate the donations, man. Let's do it, guys.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in.
Remember that we do not use any hacks, glitches, or exploits. If you used any hacks, glitches, or exploits while part of the raid team, you will be removed from the chat, removed from the team, and banned from chat, and then whatever Enclave Lord does to you will not be my problem. I do not have any stabilizers. I checked earlier for somebody else, but if I had, I would just give. Just doing a bunch of the daily stuff. Your best bet is doing Moonshine Jamboree and then work on the two, like, the something of communication, the joy of communication. Or am I confusing that for Five Nights at Freddy's book? And then retirement plan. All right, guys, let's do it. I know the FNAF thing is the joy of creation, but I want to say it's like the joy of communication, the wonder of communication, some shit like that, guys. I have not made a standalone video about it, Triple, but I do need to try to get one out soon. That is, like, on my list, but not immediate. But just to give you a little bit of advice straight up ahead, it depends on what level you are. If you are capable of doing raids, I would suggest grinding out through as many raids as you can. You gain one treasury note each time. But you just said you're new, so if you can get a hold of a team that's doing it, that's a good way to get it. If not, doing the public events, they're going to drop treasury notes every time you complete it. If you've already completed the main quest, you can also buy gold from Smiley at the Wayward. He resets every Monday, I believe, now. And then headhunts are a very good source of them. We did like 2 hours worth of headhunts yesterday, and apparently Joe got 30, which is crazy for only 2 hours. Appreciate the Galaxy, 777. 2 galaxies? Holy shit, bro. Appreciate the hell out of the generosity, brother. Thank you. That's wild. The colors are always so pretty. Just curious, are you against underground bases? Not really. Like, it's not one of the things, like, I personally, if I see, like, a random person with an underground base, I don't go into it because I don't trust randos online, right? Is anybody here capable of defending? Or should I do it? But if other people do it, then, like, you do, dude. It's one of those non-threatening glitches that you can't really use to, like, exploit crazy levels, so I don't really give a fuck about it. Appreciate the heart me, Grunts. Yeah, defend if you would, country. I don't know how much it is, I just know it's pretty. Oh, appreciate you, Triple. Appreciate the follow, Darian. How am I not following? Oh, you've been watching for months and you haven't followed? That's crazy. Well, appreciate the lurk, bro. If Enclave Lord allows them, then we all allow them, bro. Apparently, he's my new, like, glitch master. I'm surprised you didn't already follow, chicken, but appreciate the follow, chicken. I've actually had that glitch happen to me, Walk of Doom. Not with the Goss Shoddy. I thought it was my controller. Like, I genuinely thought it was my controller that was doing that. That's interesting to know. Apparently the Goss Shoddy is glitching out where it's staying ADS and not allowing Doom to fire. I always thought that was a thing for my controller, because sometimes my weapon, not the Goss Shotgun, but sometimes my weapons get stuck in ADS and refuse to fire. That's interesting. I just thought that was a me thing. Well, there goes my excuse to buy an expensive new controller. Can I afford it? No. Was I going to do it anyways? Probably. Guys, I have no self-control. Interesting, Dan. For me, I usually fix it by spamming the shit out of left trigger. Is that what you do? Currently level 55, but you use advice for a minigun, like the Goss minigun, Triple? You switch weapons, Grunts? Yeah, I spam the shit out of left trigger to try to get rid of it. Most of the time it works. What level should you start Old World Blues? Isn't it recommended for 15? If I remember correctly? God, I would love to play some New Vegas. Like, I haven't thought about New Vegas in a while, but man, that actually sounds really fun. I could go for a New Vegas playthrough. Dead Money, best fucking DLC in the world, man. Dead Money changed my life, made me a Fallout fan. Oh, a preset minigun. Explosive's gonna be really good right now. Get out of my way, mole miner. Sometimes when I run out of ammo, it doesn't reload. I noticed that was an issue for me with the Goss minigun, but I think that was because of the windup and I was expecting it to be done too soon. Letting go of poverty? Real, dude. I used to do the glitch in New Vegas where you silently kill one of the boomers with a mini nuke, and then you wait right by the bed for like 3 days, and he respawns, and then you kill him again for infinite mini nukes, and then I would trade that shit in at the gun runners. Yes, I do the run-in power armor. It can be annoying to start the grind, but once you you'll get into the swing of things. If you've been playing for a little bit though, Triple, you may already have it. Check your inventory for something called treasury notes. Treasury notes turn into gold bullion. So you may already have a few if you're joining public events and shit like that. W defend. W defend, country. Did something change that makes it work better than running without? So the best thing, Grunt, the reason that I like to do it is that it's like without shifting too much of my standard armor, it's a guaranteed survival when I'm getting hit in power armor. So that I can just play loosely and not have to worry about dodging. I get hit, no stagger, instantly use a stim pack and keep running. That's why I prefer to do it in power armor now. Try to run a solo raid. I mean, aside from I guess with the drill, I could, if I plan that out, I think it's possible now. That sounds tedious. I might be down. You have been grinding events. Yeah, check it out. You turn them in at gold press machines. So if you find them, check that out and see if you have it. Fine, country, you can press the button. Oh, have a good one, no? It is viable, Max, but you will have to play a lot more careful. A lot more carefully? Much more careful? You'll just have to be very cautious while playing it because you'll die fast. Especially on the crystal portion of the stage.
System access restored. Routine security scan initiated. Scan.
Oh my god, the wall. Sorry, I started reading chat. You guys know me. I don't play the game very well when I'm trying to read chat.
Security protocols. Stand by.
It happened with a different controller in different PlayStation 5s. Yeah, some of my issues and then happened in the middle of events. Oh. It happens to me on PC. I can't remember an instance on PlayStation. I'm sure it's happened on PlayStation, but I guess because most of my hours on PC, that's where I get it a lot.
Generator online. Defensive measures restored.
Cutely assassinates Caesar. If you learn Lucid today, you would go Ghoul. Ghoul has been worth it for me on PC. The amount of damage I'm outputting is crazy. I just don't like having to wear that stupid-ass fucking, the disguise. The disguise really brings it down. I do PC raids every Sunday and Monday. Feel free to come and join. We also have an active Discord server where people are always playing. If you're just looking for a raid team in general, we don't care if you're new, just let them know, hey, I'm newer to the game and want to learn how to do the raid. All are welcome, as long as you don't hack, glitch, or exploit. I did indeed go Ghoul on PC. I've been liking it. Boone, #1 ally on New Vegas. I can't agree. Cass is #1 ally on New Vegas. I like Cass so much that I have a miniature figure of her. It's behind the green screen, but I got a miniature figure of Cass. Hex and Brew don't even play Fallout anymore.
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown initiated.
The Shadow Realm is too generous. We'll have to send them to the Shadow Realm's Shadow Realm. I would never say such a terrible thing, Grunts. Doom is the best fucking movie that was ever made. It's the only movie with The Rock that's acceptable to watch. I do like Veronica, don't get me wrong, I like Veronica, but Cass is my girl, dude. She's Fallout Bay. But then Piper's also kind of Fallout Bay. She's Fallout New Vegas Bay. While that is correct, Chicken, I would suggest spending those points on perk coins, because fuck perk coins, dude. You'd say Curie over Piper? Look, that's a fair opinion. You're not wrong, that's a fair opinion. Look, the only reason Kate would be over any of them is that, like, Kate's the kind of lady that if you were insulted, even if it was like a minor insult, she'd fucking stab the person that insulted you. You'd have no chance to react. You wouldn't be able to tell her to calm down. In fact, you would get insulted and then you would immediately be afraid for the person who insulted your life. Because within a split second, she'd fucking gut him. And like, I fuck with that energy. Get yourself a lady that'll murder somebody for even looking at you wrong. Yo, fuck Automaton DLC. Remember how I said that like the Fallout 4 that I play is a really, really difficult survival game? Everything will kill you in like 1 or 2 hits, and you kill everything in 1 or 2 hits. Well, in that like mod way that I play it, it's true for everything but robots. Robots will still kill you in 1 or 2 hits, but they take so many fucking rounds. The Automaton DLC is like one of the hardest things to do with that mod style. So I fucking hate that DLC. You know, in the most milquetoast fucking opinion ever, I really like Far Harbor. Far Harbor is the shit. It reminds me of Innsmouth, and you guys know I love H.P. Lovecraft stories. Guy was kind of a racist asshole, but, you know, he had some good ideas about existential horror. Oh my god, blow up. His poor cat, real, Max. Real. Yeah, dude. I use a mod to script the Minecraft thing. I played it the one time when Far Harbor came out. I've never played it again. Far Harbor for recon armor? Do you get recon armor in Far Harbor? I don't remember that. I believe you. I just don't remember that. Oh, Marine Recon. That's... Yeah, I genuinely don't remember that. You start Dead Money by listening to the Sierra Madre's, like, broadcast. The one where the woman's talking about, like, are you lost? Whatever, whatever, whatever. Come to the Sierra Madre's grand opening. And then it'll guide you to a Brotherhood bunker. An abandoned Brotherhood bunker. Guys, if we ever just did a New Vegas stream, you would just see me, like, fangirling out over Dead Money the entire time that we did it. Nuka World was fun once. I died because I wasn't paying attention to the game. I like the introduction to Nuka World with that, like, Soul Trap death battle thing. That's always fun to do. I don't remember jack shit about the rest of the DLC. There is not space, Iona. Unless everybody in auxiliary drops out, I will not have space tonight. I have one more. If there's one thing that you learned from me, do not sleep on The Legend of Dragoon. The Legend of Dragoon is a PlayStation 1 RPG with an active battle system. While it is a standard JRPG, when you go to attack, it kind of triggers like this quick time event time attack that makes it so that you're always engaged within the battle. The story is like a fun 90s anime RPG from the way I've heard people describe it, so I'm like super into that idea. Plus, you get to play as Dart, who's super fucking cool. Do not sleep on The Legend of Dragoon. And I guess the Cryo later, but this was about The Legend of Dragoon, guys. PlayStation 1, it's also on PS3, PS4. Go pick it up right now. Leave the stream and go get Legend of Dragoon. The Mutant Gator. I vaguely remember the Mutant Gator. You got the Vulcan pack. Hell yeah, Jan. Legally purchase it on the internet, Joe. You're sleeping on it, Sonic. You've been afraid since day one, bro. But yes, usually Thursday, Friday for PlayStation streams, but I will be busy this week, so I moved the streams to Tuesday, Wednesday, because I didn't want to skip on the PlayStation family. You guys hate Chris Pratt as much as I do. I would never skip out on you guys. I don't think that counts as legally purchasing, Joe. That sounds like the exact opposite. Guys, you can also play Legend of Dragoon on your PSP. Go buy a PSP or a PS Vita. Go buy a PS Vita, guys. It's worth it. No, Thursday and Friday? What, I like it so much that I'm going to have to see it twice, Grunt? No. Oh god, an email from Kilgore? Would never trust it. Kilgore sends me a picture and I have 15 viral scans going the moment so that I can make sure the picture is safe to look at. Yo, I forgot Ben 10 was a thing, bro. I didn't watch it, but I forgot Ben 10 was a thing. Good shit, guys. We got through that relatively painless. Okay, let's take a look. I have to burp. Sounds good, country. Appreciate the offer, bud. We are now looking for Smiley, Indiana, and Trippin. You will be next team. Man, that is a very low-flying plane. It's okay if you suck at the game, Trippin. So do I. I thought I learned a mod. I got excited for a second. I swear to God, if you send me a bunch of pictures of Chris Pratt, you and I are going to have an existential problem, bro. Okay, so again, Smiley, Indiana, and Trippin. Trippin's already here, and then Smiley if you're coming, and then same thing for you, Indiana, if you're around. We all suck at this game somehow. Bet. Bet. Or not bet, real is what I mean to say. Hey, so I was actually, like, serious. If anybody actually wants to do that camp building stream, if you guys legit want to guide me through building my camp or put whatever the fuck you want in my camp, I'm down. Like, I'll do it, guys. W rate indeed, easy. My nose is really interesting. Or not interesting. My nose is really, itchy. Your name is the same as it is on TikTok. You are my fucking hero, bro. I love when you guys have matching names. It makes things easier on my mind, which is already, like, fractured as it is. I'm down. You're on original Iona. They said make a camp, and I'm like, bet. And it was just a camp-themed camp. But I don't think Indiana is here, so I'm going to move on deeper into the list. BNXD, if you are here, it is your turn to come on in. Mike, Sunday, Monday, or PC for sure. Oh, do we have another donation? Is it Pemmican? It's Stalwarts. We'll take it. Appreciate you. You got 6 ashtrays in a row. I would cry. BNXD, just another call for you to check if you were here. Unfortunately, Biggie, we are on the last one, and I have to go through the team or the people in auxiliary first. But if they're not all here, maybe we can get you in. Luna, can you confirm for me if you're Smiley? I don't think BNXD is here. Owen, are you here to join up? Awesome. Well, Smiley, where are you at? Right here. Here you go, Luna. Let me drop you the Elder's Mark that I have for you. They've been banned. They've been glitched for a while, dude. Like, at least a couple of months. Another call for Owen if you're here? I don't think so. Okay, Gus, would you happen to be here? Howdy, Gray. I used to be from the California wasteland myself. So another call, Gus, if you happen to be here. You're here. Wonderful. Come on in, man. We have room to bring you in for the team. If you're still interested in playing, that is. I've never been to Oregon, but I always wanted to. Call Todd and tell him to fix daily ops. I wish. Do I have you on your friends list? Or on my friends list, I should say. Do I have an invite? Let's take a look. View all requests. Not familiar with who you are, but welcome to the friends list. Never been to Minnesota either. That's fun. I really need to get that map. I want to get a map of all the people that I've talked to from different parts of the world and like keep it on my wall. That would be just a nice thing, like a fun thing to occasionally glance over and be like, man, I've talked to somebody from this part of the world. Wait, why the R6 map? But Gus, if you want to go ahead and send me a PlayStation friend request, my name is right here, in_otherworlds. My finger looks very long right now. What the fuck? Sorry, apparently I'm high, guys. You sure are from other worlds. Real, my voice is cracking. I'm not doing fucking puberty again, bro. Okay, that is a little weird. Add Australia to that map? Hell yeah, bro. I need to get it. I'm going to look into it. I would have to get like a world map, I guess, right? All right, guys, let's do it. I'm a little worried about the levels that I see here, but I'll run it through with you guys. Let's go. This is going to be fun. You got to side with the Raiders, man. Pemmican. You got to go for the Pemmican. You join the Discord. The images be funny, like the Hog to a girl edits. My favorite was the Sheep Squatch Tua. You can't side with the Blood Eagles, but I would.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress.
Two-shot ultrasonic rifle, but what do you mean by ultrasonic rifle? Like the laser rifle? Alright guys, remember that we do not use any hacks, glitches, or exploits when we are on the raid team. If you use any hacks, glitches, or exploits, you will be removed from the team and banned from chat. We're going to have to spread out a bit. If you haven't done the raid at all before, give me a thumbs up so I know that I need to give you guys an explanation before we go forward, just so I can make it as comfortable as I can for you. If you have done the raid, okay, so you have it. That's cool, Trippin', not a big deal. So this first part of the raid is going to be the robot, which you've likely seen. It's the most like immediate portion of the raid. You can only damage the yellow thing on his back. So the trick to doing this part of the raid is making sure he's facing somebody else and then attacking the back. And then when he turns to shoot at you, you hide behind the wall and let the enemies hit their back. We got to spread out a bit. So we'll want somebody like here, somebody over here, somebody here, and then somebody here so that we can spread his position so that he's not attacking, facing the same direction. All right, guys. Good luck.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
How do you know they use them? Are you referring to glitches? So, like, there's specific glitches that you would know, like people phasing through walls or like teleporting to the snake. Stuff like that is what I refer to as no glitches. Anything that essentially like trivializes the raid by doing something that wasn't intended. So yeah, as he's facing me, you guys are going to shoot him in the back. And then I'm just going to shift to hide, occasionally peeking to making sure he's not, he's still facing me so I can know. There it is. Now I'm going to pop out and attack while he's facing someone else. Immediately turn away. And it's simple as. Unless I have to reload, that is. A reverse onslaught for a slow-firing rifle? Definitely. Joa is apparently our resident artist. And our Resident Evil. Sorry, I had to make that reference. This Saturday, guys, I'm going to try to put together the stuff to see if I can do a Resident Evil VR mod stream. If I can do it, I'm going to stream Resident Evil 2, 4, and 9 in VR. Like all of them in VR. if my PC is capable of running the streaming software and then the VR stuff on top of it. Well, this is the first time we've heard about the art degree, Iona. What kind of art do you do? This is the final team, and then I'm going to be hopping off. Unfortunately, Zero and Code Veronica won't be in VR. I've never beaten Code Veronica. When I was younger, I could not get past the airplane boss fight, but I have beaten Code Veronica. Oh, shit, I probably need to defend. Usually, what do you mean by, like, print? Sorry, I'm not familiar with the artist terms. Printmaking? As in, like on shirts and stuff? 777, if you play on PC or PlayStation, I can hook you up with a Furious, no problem. Oh, like, that's actually kind of cool. Alright, guys. This next part involves us collecting a bunch of canisters like what is currently on my screen. You can only hold one of those canisters at a time, and when you have it, you'll bring it to this black box. You'll find canisters behind door 1, door 2, door 3, door 4, and while there is a 5th door off in the back, there are no canisters there. It's just an escape route. The difficulty from this part of the raid involves the fact that you will be attacked by mole miners that may kill you in one hit. It really just depends on your build. If you survive getting hit, immediately pop a stim pack because you'll continue losing health afterwards. You'll likely have to pop multiple stim packs. Now, you cannot damage any of these mole miners. You simply have to run from them, grab the canister, and return. This is all about moving as fast as you can. It's best to do this part of the raid in power armor. Now, there are a few things you can do to tilt this in your favor. If you have the marsupial serum, you'll jump higher and it makes it easier to dodge enemies. If you have the bird bone serum, you'll fall slower, which makes it easier to maneuver when you're in the air. And then there's Speed Demon, which helps you run faster. I can't run because I'm over encumbered. So I can give you guys these mods if you don't have them. I do suggest you run the rank 1 perk Starts Genes so that you don't lose these serums when you use Radaway. So I'm just going to drop all of them, grab whatever you need, if I even have them in my inventory. So here's some marsupials. I saw somebody jump already, so I'm just going to drop 2. Here are 2 speed demons. I can grab another if you need it. And here are 3 bird bones if you guys want them. So just take one of each so that so there's stuff for others. Right there, guys. Lucids has always been a problem for me, man. But it doesn't look like anybody's needing them. Okay, then I'll go ahead and recollect them. Not a problem. Alright guys, good luck. In the meantime, I will defend. Be as efficient as possible. If you die, you die though. This is a stress-free environment. All you're doing is robbing me of my precious time that I have on this earth, guys. But let's be real, I was gonna waste that shit anyways. As for me while defending, all you need to do while defending is use a 4-star Electricians. Every time you reload, a burst of electricity is going to come off your character, and that's going to stop the enemies from getting to the drill, because though I do want to kill these enemies, I'm just stopping them from getting to the drill. The ones with guns cannot damage the drill, they can only damage me, so they're not priority. However, if I let them build up too long, they'll start chipping my health to be jack shit and I'll die. You were hyped for the skeleton outfit? That's dope. They drop you the helmet or the hood too? That's like the one skill I would like to learn, but I just never put the time into. I'm very appreciative of artists, man. They do some amazing fucking work. If you can draw, like, I respect you 30 times more, because I know how difficult it can be to do that shit. My appreciation for photography has grown recently, and I'm always impressed by digital sculptors and artists. That shit drives me wild with the stuff they do, man. Don't trip, Trippin'. I hear you trippin'. And I don't think DCH is here, so I'm gonna let this go. God, I don't want to see the present. You're scaring me. Oh, now he's here. DCH, if you want to try running for the canisters, I will go ahead and defend it.
Hostile presence detected.
Fusion cores can be a difficult thing to obtain when you're early in the game. That is a problem I've noticed newer players having. I'm not even going to say newer players. When I swapped over to PlayStation, I was burning through my fusion cores, so like I know it can be an issue. I will be busy this Thursday and Friday, so I will not be streaming Thursday and Friday, so I've switched those days to Tuesday and Wednesday specifically for this week, so I didn't skip out on PlayStation streams. So I will be back again tomorrow for more PlayStation raids. I can't be mean to everybody that way. Only Chris Pratt fans I can be mean to in that way. Like, if, God forbid, we were doing Chris Pratt streams, I would drop that. Also, what the fuck would you do during a Chris Pratt stream? Pirate his movies? Okay, that's the kind of stream I'm doing next week. A stream where we laugh at them? I'd be down for that. If you show up before the stream starts, I usually do give positions away early, but I don't do, like, days ahead. I start getting ready for streaming at 8 p.m., and if anybody just sneaks their way into the lobby while I'm getting ready for the stream, I leave them on the team. I do PlayStation and PC. PC is my main account. No, I'm not a Chris Pratt fan. The self-hate is valid, but I'm not a Chris Pratt fan. Don't put that on me. Don't wish that kind of evil on me, dog. My Pratt portrait tattoo? Yo, low-key, can you imagine getting a celebrity's face tattooed on you? That's fucking crazy. And he's dead, Jim. Not a problem. I would try to do it on my own, but I don't have, like, I'm over encumbered. I could never get a celebrity tattooed on me that way. That's too much. I've been playing Fallout 76 for like 2-ish years. And I've enjoyed almost every second of it, except that time I took a quick break because I just was not into the ghouls, dude. I've never been a ghoul fan. When are they going to let us turn into slime girls? I gotta feed into the meme, guys. Yeah, that would be the calibrated shocks, Janlo. Appreciate you, Nameless. Is there a difference between colors? Is that a thing I'm not aware of? Joe, don't start educating me on the slime girl thing or people are going to think I'm serious when I talk about them. I don't need to know.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to resume operation.
We are indeed running the full raid, but this is the final one for the night. Apple or bubblegum? I'm guessing that's green apple and kind of sour, right? And bubblegum, I'm thinking like Wrigley's bubblegum, which is boring as fuck. So I guess I'd have to go with apple. I have not tried the sheep squash staff. Is it really good? I'm not really a melee player, so I don't know jack shit about the melee weapons. I do PlayStation raids every Thursday, Friday, except this week I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday because I'll be busy on Thursday, Friday this week. Normally every Thursday, Friday for PlayStation, and then every Sunday, Monday I do PC. And people can join by just saying, hey, I'd like to join, and as long as we have room, you can come on in. We also have an active Discord server where people are raiding, and it's not too difficult to find a team there if you're just trying to get a hold of that Vulcan chess piece. Here's a link for anybody interested in joining the server. Remember that you cannot join through TikTok, you have to copy-paste it into your phone's browser. Sounds good, Nameless. Why are you not electricianing? There we go. Shit. Scared me for a second. Also on the Discord server, we've been talking about potentially starting a Fallout 76 roleplay. Doing like a 1 or 2 shot. If anybody's interested in trying to join that. It's okay, Trippin', it happens. It's a learning experience, bro. Taking off Reverse Onslaught was definitely the call for this, though. Like, I'm staying at a higher damage than I was without it. Luna, no! No worries, guys. Let's do a reset. Get the fuck out of my way, wall. Come here. So what's better, poison or fire damage? Is there a difference? Fire damage is probably going to be something you're going to use a little bit more often, but it's really just going to be based on the stuff that's weak against whatever, right? Like poison damage isn't going to do shit to robots. I believe fire damage does. And then there are going to be certain enemies that you can't damage with poison and the like. So it's just based what you're looking on. You're locking it out. We love to hear it, bro. You got this. I believe in you.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to resume operation.
You cannot poison a robot. They changed that somewhat recently. Though apparently you can still poison a robo-brain because there's like some organic shit in there. Oh, hey, neat. We got a glitch, guys. So look at the health bar for the drill. We started with it already like super destroyed. It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes it'd be like that, man. You just enjoy explosive projectiles? Real. What's funny, Gemlo? I forgot how to good one unlock for the Sheep Squatch Axe, the fire and bleed. So is the Sheep Squatch Axe good? I missed that. If somebody said yes, I missed that part earlier. Marine armor I know you can get from Minerva when she sells it. I don't remember otherwise. It's been a while since I've had to look that information up. As for combat armor, I think you can just buy the plans, but I don't remember the vendor again off the top of my head. I don't mind checking for you after this because it would be a good refresher for myself to know that. Crowd Control is such an amazing fucking name for the shotgun. Like, genuinely, whoever came up with that name, ingenious name. Where the fuck are you? There you are. He's using a poison bow. That is kind of funny. Kabloom is from Safe and Sound, I remember. If somebody can correct me if it's not, but I think it's Safe and Sound. Free 50, real. What the fuck was that? What did I just accidentally open my phone to? This is cursed, bro. What the fuck? Joe, why would you do this to me? It was an abomination. You hurt my feelings. Okay, let me see if I can find the plans for it. This will probably tell me what I need to know. Apparently it's seasonal content and can also drop from daily ops. Oh no, okay, there it is, vendors. The vendors, the Free State vendor in the White Spring Resort, the vendor bot Wallace from Berkeley Springs, the Watoga vendor bot in Watoga, and the shopping mall vendor in White Spring will sell the plans that you're looking for the heavy combat armor. What are some items or plans you can't buy from Minerva or find easily? So technically, Obey, like, if any of the stuff that you can get, like, from the mutated party packs are going to be harder to obtain because they're seasonal content and they're not guaranteed when you open them. And then you get stuff like, well, the Gauss minigun is sold by it, so that's a lie. Then you're going to get stuff like the plans from the weapons that you get from, again, events that prop up. Usually you can buy them from other players, but they're not going to be as easy to obtain. You can get most of the stuff. It's just your seasonal content is going to be the hardest to get. Appreciate the follow, Satori. Not the turkey hat costume. Never the turkey hat costume. But the mole rats would easily get to the machine and blow it up. Usually when I get burnt out of 76, I just kind of apply a goal for myself to aim towards. And then playing with other people really makes it less tedious. I wouldn't say tedious, but like when you're burnt out, it feels tedious, right? But you may have just hit the point where you got everything you needed from the game and a break would help. Just like how I've taken a long break from Dead by Daylight because fuck Dead by Daylight, guys. Let's be real. I would wait for a sale for the anniversary edition of Fallout 4 with how like often it goes on sale. Oh, appreciate you, Eric. Have a good night, man. Let me suggest a few things that may help you survive if you guys are having trouble. So something like Ironclad to get a little bit more, what is that shit called? Defense, like, yeah, I guess defense. Damage resistance is going to help out. Anything that'll give you more damage resistance like Ironclad is going to help. If you have higher intelligence, get First Aid, Field Surgeon, and that's going to help you survive when you pop that stim pack. Because again, when they strike you, use a stim pack. And then the final thing I can tell you to use, get full charge. Not full charge, it's Pain Train. It's a rank 3 strength perk, and it'll let you walk through the mole miners while you have it, and it'll stagger them for a brief moment if you're running. It'll really help out here. Appreciate the follow, Miguel. $31 is not a lot. The 2-shot mod is currently meta because of it being broken. If somebody is in your camping spot, C91, it'll still be there when you hop servers. It's just because the slot is full. As long as you don't place the camp somewhere else, because they say you get a free token, right? As long as you don't place that camp somewhere else, your camp will still be intact when you move. All right, is everybody here? You guys, I was going to say you guys got this, but do I have what I need to, contribute? Let me check. Probably. You guys got this. Yeah, no worries, C91. You have nightmares from this part of the raid, it'd be like that. But you gotta cut your teeth somewhere. I don't mind giving them the opportunity to learn. No one can take... Well, true, when you're mid-air, you're kind of safe, low-key. Appreciate the follow, C91. I would rather be stuck on, like, the drill portion for, like, 30 minutes than, like, glitch my way through the snake. It's so much more rewarding to actually beat it. Hey, Kratos, what's going on? I am using a crossbow with the 4-star electricians. That's why you see the electric burst every time I reload. I do not know when it's not going to be meta, but like they're going to fix it probably in one of the closer updates, right? I doubt they're going to let it stay broken for that long. They only let the stuff that we need to be fixed broken. Like, they're not going to do shit about daily ops, but they're definitely going to fix two-shot. Explosives everywhere, real. Why am I repairing the cryolator? I'm just overzealous in my repair. You guys are doing great. Halfway there. Keep going, guys. You got it. Somebody kick on the Katy Perry. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Is that Katy Perry? Am I wrong? We're going to pretend it's Katy Perry, guys. Oh no, I actually don't know my Katy Perry songs, dude. Fake fan. I've never really... claim to be a fan of Katy Perry, but we got this, bro. The Kuno Saba? Is that like an anime reference? Just play Manly Min when you need to go live? I'm not familiar with it. Get off me! Holy shit, where did you guys come from? Okay, I am personally starting to get overwhelmed. It has nothing to do with the runners. I just need to be a little bit more efficient about my targets right now. Okay, I think we cleared it up. I lied. Who the fuck? Okay. Alright, we're like 75% of the way, guys. You're doing great. Real, fix the crashing for fucking sure, guys. That'd be amazing. It's been a little worse after this update. Usually it only happened on PlayStation for me, but it's starting to hit my PC, and I do not fuck with that. Appreciate the follow, eh? Eh? You can actually get the crossbow plans from one of the camps in the Ash Heap region. I don't remember the name of it, but there's also a crossbow that spawns there. One more, guys. One more and you got this. He did it. Good shit, Luna. Good shit, everybody. But he got it right at the end, man. Good stuff, guys. We love to see it. That was the worst part of the raid. Smooth sailing from here on out, guys. The worst thing that can happen to us just happened. We're great. It's not a carry. We all did our part here. You got to the halfway point before you died. You did some work too, bro. Don't sell yourself short. Only Joe is allowed to sell himself short here. You have big news. What's the news, Ray of Angel? It's the camp, by the way, with the with where you go and take the tests. Is it Black? No, it's not Black Bear Lodge. The one where you take the test for the tadpole stuff. I haven't done it on PlayStation yet, so I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. Okay, I remember the name Astro. For sure, I remember Astro. It's been a while, bro. You got another long shot from the mutated party packs? I haven't got any of the party packs this run around. You're on PlayStation now. We love to see it. I'm also now on PlayStation. Yo, Mr. Boolin, what's up, bro? I'm down, bro. This is my last run for the night, but I'll be running again tomorrow if you want to come and join in. Maybe we can get you in. All right, guys. This next part of the raid involves us fighting 3 enemies in power armor. The one in the center is the strongest. She has a laser chainsaw that will likely kill you in 1 or 2 hits, and she takes the most damage, meaning, again, she's the most dangerous. After a small amount of time, an enemy to the right will spawn. We could do nothing to stop that. The enemy will just spawn. After further time, an enemy to the left will spawn. You cannot damage any of these enemies as they have an overshield. If I can call your attention to the letters above them, notice the white light above letter A, the white light above letter B, and the white light above number C. Behind each of these lights is a red generator. When the event begins, you will hear a woman speak on the PA system overhead, and then see a red bar appear in the lower middle portion of your screen. When that happens, you need to shoot the shit out of the generator till it explodes. And then when it explodes, bro is just having the time of his life right here. Look at that. He's like, yeah. We are going to run back to the middle and then take care of Bloodhound. We need to remove her from existence. So, while that sounds simple, be aware that as we are fighting, little Eyebots are going to be floating overhead trying to return to the generators to repair them. How do you know a generator gets repaired? Well, when we destroy them, the white light overhead turns red, signifying that the generator is destroyed. If an Eyebot repairs the generator, that red light turns white. If even one generator gets repaired, the overshield returns and we cannot damage any of these enemies again. So when that happens, look around. Oh no, I can't damage the enemies. Which of these red lights turned white? Oh, it's C. You have to run to C. And I mean you. Act like you are the only person on this team capable of doing anything. Because if Luna thinks I'm going to do it, I might be thinking Luna's going to do it. And none of us go for the generator. So I'm going to act like I'm the only person here smart enough to get the generator. Luna is going to act like Luna's the only person smart enough to get the generator. But if I look over and I see that it's C and Luna's already halfway there, I can tell, okay, Luna's going for the gen. I don't need to go. We don't both need to be there. One person needs to focus the generator while the rest of us get ready to destroy the enemy. I'm going to have each of you go to a letter. So one of you go to A, one of you go to B, which is upstairs, and then Luna is already at C. Remember to immediately destroy the generator. We need to get rid of it as fast as possible. Now, for everybody at home, I'm going to begin the battle by using a Endanger All Syringer, and what this does is lowers the target's damage resistance by 25% for 2 minutes, letting us do a bit more damage. Right? You want to use your best damage dealing weapon here. Remember to reload. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody else. Let's do it. Get rid of those generators immediately. C is gone. A and B are still up. A is gone. We need to get rid of B. And Luna's dead. All right, there's B. Take my shot. Switch to the Elder's Mark. Where the hell is my Elder's Mark? When she gets close, just jump to avoid her. That's the best thing you can do right now. I'm just going to back away, use my jetpack to get more distance, focus on headshots. I need to remove her as fast as possible from the game. If they repair the generators, there it is. I'm the one closest to C. I can see that it's C, so I'm just going to make the movement. You guys don't need to come with me. Just be prepared to keep fighting. There it is. But B is repaired, so I'm going to hop up to B. We might get stuck in a loop of having to get rid of them, but it happens, guys. Fuck, they got C again? It's crazy. Locking in. All range mode. You guys fuck with Star Fox? I've been wanting to fuck with Star Fox. That's not who I need to kill. Where is Lynx? You got it. You got B. I don't need to help. He's got it. I see that. I forgot to get health packs, so I might be in a little bit of a trouble. Fuck, they got C while I was busy, like, dancing. It's okay. Don't stagger me, bro.
Warning. Shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
I can't trust VATS right now. There's way too much going on.
Defensive measures restored. Warning. Shield
Good response, good response.
security is now vulnerable. Shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
I saw a iBot go to B, so I'm going to be a little bit more proactive and get it before he repairs.
Warning. Shield generators offline.
I'm not dealing any damage from here.
Shield generator offline. Defensive measures restored. Warning. Shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
I'm like focusing so hard, my eyes are starting to water.
Shield generators offline. Security is
It's C again. There it is. All right, we pulled it. Good shit, DCH. Nice response on those fucking generators, dude. You enabled me to be able to respond to the other battle, man. Good shit. Good teamwork. Lock in indeed, Mr. Bullen. Star Fox is one of your favorite games. You were just talking about it yesterday. Which one, though? Change the mindset to a grind set. Now you're having too much. Dude. It starts like that, where you feel like you don't have enough, and then suddenly you're drowning in that shit. So I used the faux Raptor earlier to get a little bit more accuracy, and then like boosted perception and all this stuff to just make it a little bit easier to aim. My least favorite part of the raid, probably the tunnel. I don't like it. Also, crouching helps with accuracy. The faux Raptor is going to be like a pretty solid boost, though. All right, guys. This next part of the raid involves us being swarmed by a bunch of critters. I mean mole rats, mirelurks, cave crickets, and rad toads. Beware of the rad toads because they have a tongue attack that will stagger you if it makes contact, and you cannot damage any of these enemies. However, if you shoot these crystals, the crystals explode for AoE damage that will harm the enemies. They won't harm you, just the enemies. Be aware that after a crystal explodes, it leaves a poisonous green cloud on the ground that slows you down and deals you damage. Appreciate the lunchbox. The best way to survive this part of the raid is to keep jumping and using stim packs. You'll be able to maneuver and heal yourself, which reminds me, I need to grab some stims and some fusion cores, guys. I do not do the team splitting glitch. It's one of those things that I just, because it makes the game too, like, easier, it's just one of the things that I avoid. Yeah, 5 stim packs. I was near the edge on that one. We pulled through at the last moment. Let's use some of these. Oh, I was about to reach for my keyboard because I'm so used to having my keyboard. Ideally, that's enough, right? Let's fucking hope so. The plasma core is for the plasma Gatling plasma. On PlayStation, because of donation. On PC, I earned a bunch through the raids back when they gave you a bunch. So as I was saying, crystals. Now, crystals do get destroyed based on damage, but they destroy faster based on the amounts of bullets that hit them. So if you use a shotgun, each pellet from a shotgun shell counts as an individual bullet. So shotguns usually destroy the crystals in 1 or 2 hits. Any level shotgun works. Now, the hard part from this portion of the raid involves a one-shot mole miner that's going to come charging out of the tunnel. It's like the one in the fuel stage. So what we do is we back up shooting these crystals as he's rushing us. I shot a little early to the right. If you are the one being chased, lead him into this corner and then jump out of the corner and shoot it, or your team will shoot it. If you are the one being chased, rush down this ramp and then continue forward. If you are not being chased, while your friend is leading them down the ramp, you are going to jump beneath the ramp, where there are 2 crystals. If you shoot these crystals when the mole miner is like right there, they will damage him because crystals damage through walls. Same for this crystal. If I shoot it here and the mole miner is there, he will take damage. If nobody shoots the crystals, it's not a big deal. Just come on down, lead around, jump up, and then come back this way. We just move as a unit to ensure that the crystals aren't destroyed on the other side of the map. And we repeat. Notice the large hanging crystal here, the large crystal in the middle, and the large hanging crystal to the right. We do not use these crystals on the mole miner as we are saving them for the death claws that will spawn later. There will be plenty of time for the death claws to spawn, so I'll explain what to do when we get there. Let's do it, guys. Good luck.
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown and
So we're just going to shoot as he gets close. Again, shotguns. Destroy the crystals in like 1 or 2 hits. Where is he at? I lost sight of him. Where'd he go? He avoided me to take out Trippin. That's crazy. So we're just going to let him get to the corner one. Jump out of it. Fire. Lead him down the ramp. Save the crystals for when he gets close. Oh, he got me anyways. Heal! Oh, I'm getting staggered. There we go. Okay, I had to like panic hit the stim packs, but we're good. Come on, you mole bastard. Okay, we got to be careful, guys, because we already have crystals destroyed on this side of the map with the mole miner still up. That's why I was talking about if we work as a team and moving together, we save the crystals for the mole miner. There we go. Now, we let the enemies build up around the smaller crystals. We don't want to shoot them too willy-nilly. Once the red health bar gets halfway down, death claws will spawn and we will want to meet here at the left crystal. So for now, just let enemies gather around before you shoot them to save as many crystals as we can. It's cool tripping. It'd be like that sometimes. That's good for like a small village. It takes a village to teach. Okay, we should be there after these crystals. Okay, get ready for the death claws. Now, the trick with this portion of the death claw, he spawned a little early, get out of the fucking menu, is we need to sustain our health as best as we can while waiting. But if we get overwhelmed, we just shoot the crystal, even if there's just one. He needs to move, come on. I'm going to shoot because of the amount of enemies around here. I don't want to put myself in too high of a danger. This one in the distance, though, being glitched is not good for us. I'm going to try to grab his attention. There we go. This is not the time to be out of AP. And then we bring remaining to the other crystal. Wherever he may be. Did we get both of them? Oh, it's a fucking mole rat. Get over here, bro. It's always a mole rat, or a cave cricket, or every other enemy that spawns. Oh, you have a cave cricket as well. And they're dead, Jim. He's mocking us, bro. No. This dude always looking at the camera explaining something. It'd be like that, though. Okay, now for the next part. Joe, we're going to spread the cryolator. Are you happy, Joe? You better fucking be happy, Joe. And it already has the crystallizing barrel. That's amazing. Do I have a quad? Life is so much simpler if I have 24 quads. Shout out to whoever gave me 24 fucking quads, bro. All right. Somebody come on over here and pick up this cryolator and the quad that I'm going to drop. Before you pick up the cryolator, let me make sure that's an actual cryolator that we're going to need. It does have a crystallizing. Cool, cool. So apply this the quad that I'm about to drop to the cryolator. This is going to be the only weapon whoever picks it up is going to use for this next part of the raid. But not anybody that has an Elder's Mark, though. You want to use your best weapon for that. If you don't have an Elder's Mark, or if your build's not too up to par, then go ahead and grab this. I am low on cryo cells. I'm going to have to fix that soon. And then here's 5,000 cryo cells to go with the weapon. So these things right here. Anybody? What weapon are you using? Is that a fixer? It is. I would definitely suggest you with a fixer using that. That would be the best way to assist us at this portion. They need it, Joe. Everybody needs it. Is it overdrive? Yeah, I want overdrive. I'll grab 6 just to be careful. A couple super stim packs to make sure I tilt things in my favor. Am I over encumbered? I am not. And that'll be it for now. $6,000 rounds. Okay. It'll be fine, Joe. It'll be fine. If you're too heavy, at least keep like 2,000 rounds on you of the cryo cells. Apparently, I only have 48 canned coffee? That's crazy. When did I use it all? Joe, I feel like you have some aggression towards the cryolator that we have to talk about. Yeah, you can absolutely do the raid without power armor. Yeah, I can drop you some 45. That's fine. Give you about 5k of it. Here you go. Right there. Let me grab some more for myself. Pick up about 5k for it. No, the Discord pictures upset me. They made me cry. Oh, later. Oh, shit. You only have 500? Sure. Here you go. Another 5k. So the X01 will work. It's really not about the whatever that you're using, the power armor. It's more about the knowledge that you have of the raid and the mods that you're using. All power armors will work as long as you have the proper stuff for it. Did I not? Okay. Yeah, no problem. Awesome, dude. Go ahead and grab your power armor and we'll be ready. When you cross the bridge, don't go too far forward or you're going to spawn the boss. So you'll just want to get to about here and then hold on. I'm doing good, Spooter. This Thursday and Friday I'm going to be busy, so I wanted to do the PlayStation stream on Tuesday and Wednesday anyways, just to not skip out on anybody. I hope you're doing good too, bud. So this is the final part of the raid, Giant Snake. He has 3 methods of attack. One is that he comes backwards and he tackles forward. The best way to avoid this is to back up, but you're likely going to get hit anyways because of the janky hitboxes. Also be aware that when he does that, lava comes out of the holes in the ground. His next attack is to scream 3 times, and when he does that, all you have to do is jump, or it's going to push you off into the lava. It's usually always 3 times. The final attack is a spitting like a poison acid, like it's either a shotgun blast or a non-stop stream. Keep strafing left and right to avoid the damage. Use stim packs to heal. You can avoid all of this by that cryolator that I just gave with the crystallizing barrel. A cryolator with quad and a crystallizing barrel will slow the snake down to the point that it cannot do the majority of its attacks, allowing the rest of the team to deal some good damage without having to worry about too much of the fight. As long as you're hitting with the cryolator, I wouldn't use VATS, just make sure you're aiming at the creature. You'll be fine. Every so often, a tail is going to come out of the corner of this circular arena, one to the left, one to the right. Not one, sorry. I'm saying it can come to the left or this right, here and here. When that happens, everybody but the person with the cryolator needs to stop attacking the snake and turn to attack the tail. If we don't get rid of the tail, it'll slam down on the arena, shrinking our play space. So we need to focus the tail. Unless you're cryolator, then take care of this. You can VATS the eyes for the most damage, but again, with cryolator, you don't want to do that because it takes down your accuracy. You just want to hit. I'm going to focus on dealing damage for once. I'd rather use my cryolators to be real, but we do what we got to do. If somebody wants to walk forward to start the battle, we're good to go. Where is my stuff? Where are my dragons? I've never even seen that show. I shouldn't be quoting it. And then again, I'm just going to VATS the right eye, hold down my weapon, and keep firing. That's mainly the main thing. And then the cryolator is going to keep the enemy slowed down. And that's it. I need better accuracy, though my accuracy is shit right now. Holy fuck. Stay in good accuracy, please. Okay, we have a tail. I'm going to stop shooting, look for the tail, and then put it down. Just like that. Return to the snake. And that's it. That's how the fight's going to go. Cryolator makes this easy as fuck, guys. When the snake goes under like he's doing now, this is a good time to check your weapon, make sure you don't have to repair it. Someone got my Xbox recently and spent all my bullying. Oh, dude, I'd be fucking pissed. Watch for the snake to re-arrive. There he is, or I can be staggered. We have a tail up. Good reaction, because I didn't catch that. Really, VATS is going to be the key there. Except for the Cryolator, of course. When he gets near the end, he's going to do a super deep breath. I just got another Cryolator for Wim. That one's for Joe specifically. He starts doing a super deep breath, and if you don't kill him fast, then he'll destroy everybody in just a one-shot kill. But we got him fast enough that that wasn't going to be an issue there. Yo, you gotta like lock down your account to make sure nothing bad happens to it. Like, change the password and all that shit. Sign out of everything that you have, bro. But there you go. Good job, everyone. Told you, once we got past the drill, it was all smooth sailing from there. So good shit, guys. It's cool, Trippin', but you got through. That's all that matters, right, man? That's what we were looking for. And hopefully you got a little more knowledge, a little more experience. You'll be more confident next time you go through. And it'll be your night then. The Elder's Mark has a chance to be obtained when you complete the event Beasts of Burden. It's just not a guaranteed drop, so it's a little harder to obtain that way. But check player vendors. Players do sell that weapon. I personally wouldn't pay more than, if you're desperate, 20k caps, but if you can score it for less than 10,000 caps, you're doing great. That was your first time. Good shit, Gus. All right, guys, that's going to be it from me. Oh, Biggie's got one for 5k. That's really good. I will be back tomorrow for more PlayStation raids. Normally I stream Thursday, Friday, but this week I'll be busy Thursday and Friday, so I'm streaming Tuesday and Wednesday. So again, tomorrow 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. EST, we'll be back for more PlayStation raid grinds. All are welcome. We also have an active Discord server where people are always playing. We don't care if you're new to the game. Just let your team know, hey, I'm new, right? I'm looking for a little experience here, and you should be totally fine. All are welcome to the Discord server as long as you don't... I hit the wrong thing. Ignore that. As long as you don't hack, glitch, or exploit. Did it not go through? There it is. I cannot play Dead by Daylight tonight. But... remember that you can't join the Discord server through TikTok. You have to copy paste it into your phone's browser and it'll bring you in. That being said, guys, remember, Minerva currently has the Brotherhood Recon armor. She'll have it until tomorrow morning at 12 p.m. EST. She will be back on April 16th with the armor if you can't afford it now, giving you some chance to earn more bullion until then. But again, I'll be back tomorrow to discuss it. Have a good night, my friends. I'll see you soon. Until then, I'll be in other worlds. Now to awkwardly hit the button to end the live. She's at Fort Atlas. Good call, CJ. Fort Atlas. She's at Fort Atlas, guys. Slime Girl Harem Book Club. Bet. If anybody dares exist on YouTube, have a good night.